What is up, y'all, and welcome back to another video. This is going to be Week 10 predictions in all of them. My bad. I didn't make the Thursday Night Football video, just never got to it this week, never found a good time for it, so my bad. However, it'll be included with this video like I've done in previous weeks. Here's how we did last week with me going 11-3, which is by far the best, compared to Eric who went 6-8, and Madden went 5-9. So it was not a good showing for them, but for me, I knew it all along, man. 11-3. However, here are the standings over the season, and I'm kind of running away with this one. I have a 14-game lead, I'm pretty sure. 91-44, I'm doing great. Eric is 77-58, and Madden is 76-59. So even though Eric is doing horrible, he's still doing better than Madden. Eric was keeping up with me until these recent weeks, man. I don't know what happened. However, with all that being said, let's waste no time and get right into it. Eric on here, I know it's a goddamn holiday at this point, but...
On God.
Let's just get right into it. This is the best game I've ever seen on prime time. Got the Carolina Panthers and the Chicago Bears, who have a combined amount of wins at 3 on the season in Week 10. That's kind of sad. Anyway, I got the Bears in this game because, honestly, I was like, yo, the Panthers could win. The Panthers are given 3.5 points. Yeah, never mind. I was going to say I thought the Panthers were favored, but they're not. The Bears, I mean, they held their own last week, so... That's the main reason I'm even picking them, bro. Like, that's like the sole reason I'm picking them is because they held their own last week. And I think the Panthers are just straight ass.
I got the Panthers winning it because really neither team is good and Justin Fields is still not going to play. So that is the reason why I'm going to give the Panthers the win this week to get their second win.
Indianapolis Colts are visiting the New England Patriots. Who do you have in this game, Eric?
The Colts winning this one. Patriots... I don't know what is up with them, but they're dog this year. And Colts' running game is amazing, so I just think their offense will squeak by a little bit on the run and give them the win over the Patriots.
Yeah, the Pats' offense is horrific, and it reminds me of watching a Steelers game. But the Colts are just a more talented team, like you mentioned. The running game is going well for them this season. Gardner Minshew is not, terrible as a backup quarterback, but he's inconsistent as hell. One day he's throwing 3 picks, one day he's throwing 3 touchdowns. But, I think this Colts team is just way better. The Pats suck, and that's why I'm picking the Colts. Next game, got the Houston Texans. C.J. Stroud putting up a hell of a performance, who now has the same amount of passing touchdowns as Kenny Pickett does, career-wise. I don't want to talk about it.
Is crazy, yeah.
But they're visiting the Bengals, and the Bengals have caught fire. They're 4-0 in their last... Well, obviously, in their last 4 games. But, after their mandated ass, month of September, they just come back and look like the best team in football. And so they beat the 49ers. They've beaten good teams. I mean, this team is legit, I guess. They heard me say, I don't know if they're good. And then they were like, well, let's humble this Steelers fan who thinks he's something. So I'm going to pick the Bengals because I really don't think it's even going to be close. I mean, obviously, C.J. Stroud has played amazing. I just don't think the Texans even compare to the Bengals at all. And I think the Bengals are just going to run away with a lead very fast. So that's why I got the Bengals.
Yeah, I got the Bengals taking it too. I like the Texans. I like C.J. Stroud. C.J. Stroud just had the best rookie performance since Andrew Luck back in 2009. He's been going crazy this year. I actually heard that he's also in the running for MVP. He obviously won't win it, but apparently he's in the running for it. But yeah, I got the Bengals.
The New Orleans Saints are visiting the Vikings. I have the Vikings because Joshua Dobbs is amazing. Pittsburgh Steelers legend. I swear to God, he's that guy. He didn't even know his offensive lineman. He didn't even know the playbook. He was winging it out there, and he still, F their defense long. It was crazy. I'm not going to lie. So that's why I got the Vikings over the Saints. I'm not going to say the Saints are a bad team. Alvin Kamara's eaten this season, mainly just because he's playing receiver as a running back. But, do whatever you got to do to win, but you ain't going to win against the Vikings this week, so that's why I got the Vikings.
Yeah, I got the Vikings this week, too. Joshua Dobbs shows that he can be a starting quarterback, at least this year. He can be a starting quarterback. And he hasn't held back this year, and he's going to continue to dominate with a better team, better than the Cardinals, despite them not having just Jay Jettas. But yeah, I got the Vikings, and the Saints just really aren't that good this year. I mean, your quarterback's terrible in the red zone when you have Taysom Hill being your red zone quarterback. So I got the Vikings, so.
Okay, so the Green Bay Packers are visiting the Pittsburgh Steelers. What a game. Both have a similar tale here. They have terrible offenses, but, pretty good defenses. They've played pretty well. I say the Packers have the edge in the secondary. Everything else, the Steelers have better.
obviously like the front seven. So that's why I have the Steelers, because their defense is probably going to play better. I wouldn't be surprised if both offenses are just 3-and-out, 3-and-out, 3-and-out. We have like 30 punts in the game for the first time. Like, it'd be insane. I expect that from this game, though. But if the Steelers lose this game, I will be happy with myself. Logan Paul, come and get your camera.
I got the Steelers winning it. Won't be, like you said, won't be a clean win, but it will be another win for the Steelers. Steelers, like I said, are just a team that you expect to lose. If you're a fan, you go in expecting to lose, but you end up feeling like you still lost, so you won. I mean, it's bad when LeBron James is using your team as an analogy
We're like the Pittsburgh Steelers right
after
now.
a game, bro.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, I still got the Steelers winning it over the Packers.
The next game, the Tennessee Titans are visiting the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and the Buccaneers are down bad, down horrific. They started out 2-0, faced the Eagles, and they were never the same afterwards. I mean, I had high hopes for this Bucs team. I mean, look at their offense.
Touchdowns scored on them last week.
Look at their weapons, bro.
Passing touchdowns.
Look at their weapons, bro. And their defense isn't even bad. Last week, C.J. Stroud absolutely molested them as a rookie quarterback. So I don't know how I feel about this defense. But the Titans also just lost to the Steelers. I don't care what the excuse is. I know our defense is good. We didn't even have Minka, bro. You guys suck. And the fact that Will Levis on the game-winning drive almost threw 2 picks, like, should have been two. Like, there was 2 passes that he threw that should have been picked, but the Steelers secondary sucks. And then finally in the end zone, he just threw one up, and it was the worst pass I've ever seen, and it was picked off. So he doesn't have ice in the veins. But he's still a pretty good quarterback, and as long as he's starting, D-Hop is getting some reps. But I don't care. Bucs are winning. And Baker Mayfield's going to have his one game where he looks amazing. They're going to improve to 4-5 and then just to bed the rest of the season. So, yeah, I got the Bucs.
Yeah, I got the Bucs winning it too. Like you said, Titans are Buccaneers are mid. I want to say terrible.
Mid.
Or mid, but yeah. I got the Buccaneers in this game.
But anyway, the San Francisco 49ers are visiting the Jacksonville Jaguars. This is actually going to be a good game. I don't know why it's at 1 o'clock. What were they smoking? Anyway, the San Francisco 49ers have lost 3 straight. Can you believe that, bro? And I called they would lose to the Bengals.
People are already saying Brock Purdy is mid, bro. He's lost to
Yeah, but even though he's mid, he's still going to go out and win versus the Jaguars. I know the Jags, a lot of people expect them to take this one, and because, the 49ers are on a downward spiral right now, but they're getting healthier. Brock Purdy's finally going to have his 18 million weapons to carry him again. I don't think that he gets carried, but you know what I mean? It's quite funny. So I got the 49ers away. I just don't think the Jags have really impressed me much with their wins, even when they faced the Steelers. That game was sloppy as shit, and the refs had to help them. I'm salty. Anyway, I got the 49ers. I think the Jags will finally drop one, even though they're very hot right now.
Yeah, I got the 49ers winning it too. Even, like you said, even though the Jags are doing good, it's the Niners. They know if any team knows how to come back when struggling, it's the Niners.
The next game, Cleveland Browns are visiting the Baltimore Ravens. Now, I know a lot of people expect the Ravens to run away with this one. They're not going to. This is going to be a close game for sure. It's just AFC North football. By the way, every team in the AFC North, I'm sure you've seen it 18 times, but they are all in the playoffs right now if they were to end today. The odds of that happening is quite low, considering the Bills and other wildcard teams like that. Depending on how they do, we'll see. But this division is going to have to be a toss-up in these games. It can't be like one team, 2-0ing the other. But I still have the Ravens in this game at home, just because I don't think that the Browns' offense is going to do enough. But they're definitely going to do enough to stay in the game. I know a lot of people expect the offense to just do so ass that the Ravens go out and just destroy a team again, like they've been doing recently, like with the Seahawks, and they ran away with another game, the Lions, bro. Like, it's not going to happen against the Browns. It's just not going to. But the Ravens are still going to come out this one. So what do you got?
Yeah, I got the Ravens winning this over the Browns. Unlike what you said, I do think it's going to be a blowout. I think Lamar's going to go crazy. It's a rival game, and I think Lamar's going to really just try to destroy this team and keep him out of playoff potential right away. He's just going to try to slow him down, and he's going to do it. Unlike you, I got the Cardinals winning it. Kyler's coming back this week, and that's why I think the Cardinals will win. Yes, with Joshua Dobbs, they only got 1 win, but I just think that they're going to win. Yeah, I got the Lions winning it. Goff has been going crazy. Amon-Ra's been going crazy. Laporta's been going crazy. Gibbs has been solid. I wouldn't say he's been going crazy. But yeah, everyone's been going crazy on the Lions. Dan Campbell knows how to coach an offense, and they're gonna win. Yeah, I got the Cowboys too. Enough said. Yeah, I got the Seahawks winning this. Yeah, like what you said, Witherspoon's been going crazy. Commanders are rebuilding right now. I mean, they got rid of Chase Young and Montez Sweat. But yeah, I got the Seahawks winning this. Gino's gonna hopefully start getting into a rhythm towards the back end of the season and make the offense look good. On God. Now I got the Jets winning this. I know I'm a certified Jets hater, but they're gonna win it this week. I know. I think this is the first ever time I've said the Jets are gonna win, first or second time. But yeah, I got the Jets winning this over the Raiders. Enough said. Yeah, I got the Bills winning this. Bills are gonna absolutely nut clap the Broncos, as they aren't really that exciting of a team, the Broncos. So yeah, that's why I got the Bills winning it.
Thank you guys for making it to the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, I'm very sorry for this video being, it might seem like it was rushed. It had to be though, because I was on a time crunch to be recording this video. I'm very sorry about that. Next week we'll be doing better. I know I say that like every week, but I actually mean it this time. Big trust. Anyway, on the screen now should be all of Madness predictions flowing like every week, and that'll pretty much wrap it up. I got no extra things to talk about really. You know, just a normal deal though. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure that you put on the bell so that your family will be safe for another week. I know you guys skipped some weeks. You're lucky I didn't go for you. But anyway, put that bell on. Make sure to be safe. And I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.